beacon on the high tower. Do you know what color it glows when Old Town calls its banners to war?
Green.
What all accounts agree on is that in the year 111 after the conquest, at a feast in King's Landing, the two factions that had formed at court received the names by which they would be forever known. Queen Alicent Hightower wore a green gown, whilst Princess Rhaenyra Targaryen, heir to the Iron Throne, dressed in the colors of her house, red and black. Note was taken, and henceforth, members of both factions matched their colors. In time, it became customary to refer to the party of the princess and the queen's party as the Blacks and the Greens. And these political factions that existed at court near the end of the reign of King Viserys I would later engulf the realm in a fiery war of succession, known today as the Dance of the Dragons. The Blacks supported the ascent of Rhaenyra Targaryen as Queen of the Seven Kingdoms, the eldest child of Viserys I with his first wife, Aemma Arryn. King Viserys had chosen Rhaenyra as heir before his second marriage, and afterwards kept her as heir despite having 3 male sons with Alicent Hightower. The personal sigil of Rhaenyra was adopted by the Blacks, the normal Targaryen red dragon quartered with the moon and falcon sigil of House Arryn for her mother Aemma, and the silver seahorse on sea green of the Velaryons, who were among her major supporters. At the start of the dance, the most prominent members of the Blacks were Queen Rhaenyra Targaryen, Rider of Syrax, her 3 sons from her first marriage with Laenor Velaryon, Prince Jacaerys Velaryon, Rider of Bermax, Prince Lucerys Velaryon, Rider of Arrax, and Prince Joffrey Velaryon, Rider of Taraxis. The queen's second husband and uncle, Prince Daemon Targaryen, Rider of Caraxes, and her 2 younger sons from that marriage, Prince Aegon Targaryen, Rider of Stormcloud, and Prince Viserys Targaryen, who had possession of a dragon egg. The twin daughters of Prince Daemon with his first wife, Laena Velaryon, Lady Baela Targaryen, Rider of Moondancer, and Lady Rhaena Targaryen, who possessed several dragon eggs. Lord Corlys Velaryon, Lord of the Tides, Master of Driftmark, and head of House Velaryon, known as the Sea Snake, along his wife, Prince Rhaenys Targaryen, known as the Queen Who Never Was, Rider of Meleys. Other notable supporters of the Blacks were House Arryn, House Frey, House Greyjoy, House Stark, House Tarly, and House Tully, among many others. The Greens supported the ascent of Aegon Targaryen, second of his name, as King of the Seven Kingdoms, the eldest male descendant of Viserys I with his second wife, Alicent Hightower. The Greens argued that if Rhaenyra succeeded her father, there would be war, and being Aegon's claim the stronger as a male, after becoming queen, Rhaenyra would have no choice but to put Alicent's children to the sword to strengthen her own claim. The personal sigil of Aegon was adopted by the Greens, a golden dragon symbolizing his mount, Sunfire. At the start of the dance, the most prominent members of the Greens were Queen Dowager Alicent Hightower, who founded the Greens, King Aegon Targaryen, second of his name, Rider of Sunfire, Aegon's sister wife, Queen Helaena Targaryen, Rider of Dreamfire, Aegon's 2 younger brothers, Prince Aemon Targaryen, Rider of Vhagar, and Prince Daeron Targaryen, Rider of Tessarion, Aegon's 3 sons with Helaena, Prince Jaehaerys Targaryen, who had bonded with Trykos, Princess Jaehaera Targaryen, who had bonded with Morgul, and Prince Maelor Targaryen, who possessed a dragon egg, Ser Otto Hightower, Queen Alicent's father, Ser Criston Cole, Lord Commander of the Kingsguard, Ser Tywland Lannister, and the Lord of Harrenhal, Larys Strong. Another notable supporters of the Greens were House Baratheon, House Lannister, and the Triarchy of Myr, Lys, and Tyrosh, among many others. The Dance of the Dragons would last for 2 years, and in that period, dragons fought dragons, allegiances forged and withered, betrayals were committed, along with kinslaying, and all sorts of cruelty, in all sorts of battles. And although the Targaryen dynasty would last for another century and a half, all the kings that came after the dance, save one, ruled over Westeros without the one thing that separated them from all the other houses. Dragons. Valar Dohaeris.